how much should your systematic withdrawal plan be? What is the rate at which you should withdraw from your mutual fund portfolio? Now, it depends on where you had made your initial investments. Naturally, debt conservative funds grow at a lesser rate than equity funds. So have a look at this chart. If you were investing in debt or conservative hybrid funds, then your expected annual rate of return would be between 7 to 9% based on the fund you chose. In a balanced category or in an aggressive hybrid fund, basically balanced advantage fund is the one which people say you should choose for your systematic withdrawal plan, which is completely wrong, and I'll get to that later. In that, your money could grow between 11 to 12%, and then if it's a pure equity fund, it would grow between 12 to 15, 16%, depending on the kind of fund you choose. So, based on that, your withdrawal rate should be, as I've said, in the third column. And if you're investing in equity funds, I would think that if you leave your investments for 5 years and then start taking your withdrawals, then you should safely set up a rate at 6% per year, which is 0.5% a month. Before I end this, I think the best way to keep this in your mind, this visual always helps, is systematic withdrawal plans are like, you're adding more and you're withdrawing less. And a perfect example to visualize this is this bucket. So imagine this bucket where, you're pouring in 11 liters of water per hour, and what you're withdrawing through that hole is just 6 liters per hour. So your bucket will keep getting filled up and reach to the brim in some time, maybe slower than it would if you don't take that withdrawal, but the bucket would never go empty. So just keep that visual in mind. You can make that 6-liter hole to whatever size you want, so long as it's not more than 11 liters, which is when your principal starts getting eroded. So this is, one visual which I think once you have this in mind, you understand the whole concept of SWP with that.